Now, just when you thought it was over, we have only just begun. What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Mods, introducing the Planet Eater Moro from the Dragon Ball Super manga. We have a lot to discuss involving Moro, and I also have a few new characters and maps to showcase here today, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go on ahead and choose Moro against the newly updated Broly. We have different incarnations of Broly, as you guys can see: base form, Akari, and Super Saiyan. So let's not waste any more time. I want to start things off with Moro, and I do want to go on ahead and have a Moro discussion here. So we are going to have a massive like goal, guys. The like goal is going to be over 1 million likes. Let's just see how far we can go by including as many likes as humanly possible. Only then will I upload the second part to this video. Now, Moro and Broly, being the fact that we just came off of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, I really do feel as if Moro isn't as strong as Broly, and I'm going to explain why. Now, here also we have a brand new map, the Otherworld Tournament from Dragon Ball Z. It's a pretty cool thing. If you guys want to download the Otherworld Tournament and Moro, you guys can find the links down below, as well as subscribing if you guys are new to this channel. Now, the reason why I'm saying that I don't think Moro is as strong as Broly is because I think what makes Moro different is his magic. I think in terms of raw, unmitigated, untapped potential, I think Broly definitely takes the cake here. But what I think separates Moro from everybody else is definitely his magic. Now, the thing is, how influential, can Moro's magic be against, for example, Saiyans? We're going to find out in about, I would say, 2 weeks what's going to happen with Goku and Moro, and just the entirety of Moro to begin with, because in about 2 weeks, the latest manga chapter for Dragon Ball Super is going to be released, and only then are we going to find out just how dangerous Moro is, and how exactly he was freed from the get-go. Now, if Broly were to fight Moro, I think the only advantage that Moro would have is the fact that he would be able to, I think at least, absorb his ki and use that to his advantage. Now, being that Moro, we don't really know the extent of how strong he is or how strong he can ultimately be, don't sleep on Moro. However, when it comes to battle power, I really don't think he's all that. I really don't see him being a Jiren or Broly-esque kind of character. I think what makes him dangerous is his ability to absorb Genki, and the ability for him to possibly manipulate energy in using that to grow stronger himself. Sort of like Android 19 slash Babidi in a way. If you were to mix in Android 19 and Babidi, I think you get Moro. So, I mean, that's just my take on it. I really do feel as if we aren't going to see Broly versus Moro. Not even in the least, because number one, it's way too soon to even see Moro fight anybody like Broly to begin with. Oh, it's over. You're gonna experience true fear right now, Broly. Oh my goodness. Yep. Supernova just hit this man, and he's still alive. Alright, so, but what's interesting as well is the fact that with Moro being able to steal energy from all living beings, including planets, that's what I think makes him really, really different, in the fact that if you pay attention to the way he just goes about certain things, or the way he fought the Kaioshin, just looking at how he, dictates energy and how he functions as a character, it goes without question that he is someone that I don't think fights you physically, but uses his magic to, his advantage, and that's pretty deadly if you were to ask me. Now, let's see how dangerous our boy Broly can get against a Spirit Bomb. Let's see here. Now, again, I don't think Moro can actually create his own quote-unquote Spirit Bomb. But what I do think is that I think that he's able to manipulate energy enough to attack his opponent and probably get the better of him. So let's just go on ahead and find out what it's like to see Broly fight Moro now. Now, again, I don't think we're going to see Broly for a long-ass time, but I'm really wondering what's underneath this dude's, little robe here. I mean, people are saying that he's perhaps buff. Some people are, suggesting that he's deformed. It's interesting. You guys can't deny that. It's very interesting to see how Moro functions, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens when the time is right. So, where do we go? Oh, actually, you know what? A really good place to fight is, actually, yes, the Future in the Ruins. What a perfect place, just an entirely destroyed city. And again, guys, I do have a brand new gaming channel you guys can go on ahead and check out called Unreal Royale. I will leave a link to that down below. Subscribe to that channel. We will be covering so much content over there, including Dokkan Battle, other games such as Resident Evil, Spyro, Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, Spider-Man, all that good stuff, Far Cry, so make sure you guys head on over there and show some love. Broly versus Moro, I don't know, man. I definitely feel like full-powered Super Saiyan Broly could crush Moro. I just, looking at the empirical evidence from the movie suggests, you know, for that to be the case. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to transform into a Super Saiyan. I want to, let me see, Broly's, actually, what was that? Broly Supernova, what was that? Hold on. Alright, can I use my Rage form? Not yet. Alright, keep hitting me so I can grow in power. Why don't you go on ahead and keep hitting me there? Oh, wow, that was actually pretty cool. Alright, let me just power up a bit more. Alright, so this should give me the opportunity. Oh, there he goes. Broly, oh, man. This is the humanoid Ozaru form. Now, again, you guys will understand that when you see the film. It was explained by Paragus that Broly does, in fact, or is able to use the powers of an Ozaru in his human form, which is pretty cool, I think. Oh, man. I wish they ought to have included this, but like I said before, this is most interesting because it's someone that's able to manipulate ki versus someone who can't control themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes this so interesting, I think. Ooh, oh, I grabbed him right by the throat. That's pretty cool. Alright, now it's time for us to turn Super Saiyan. Oh, there he is. The initial Super Saiyan form. This is pretty cool. And again, guys, you guys won't be able to find these mods on PS4 or Xbox, but I want to get your thoughts on Moro, and I want to know in the comments if you guys think that Moro would be stronger than the previous villain, which was Broly, because I really don't think that's the case. I don't think Moro, like I said before, is stronger than Broly, not even in the least. Oh, what is this? Oh, Supernova time, baby. Oh, man. See, despite whatever Broly throws, let's see here, can I hit him with this? Oh, that was pretty cool. I think what's interesting about Moro is, let's say, for example, you fire off a Kamehameha, you fire off a Spirit Bomb, you fire off something of, you know, depth and magnitude. I think Moro can perhaps use that energy to manipulate that and then perhaps, you know, use your own energy against you. That's pretty scary stuff, I think at least. How is Moro? Oh, he was able to regenerate. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's going on here. So right before death itself, this dude survives. You ain't gonna survive today. Oh, Supernova, what happened? Oh, I missed. See, the entire planet would have been eradicated right there. Oh man, did you just see that? Like a piece of him just came out of the robe. Now again, I also want to know down below, what do you think would be a really cool fight? Moro versus Vegeta, Moro versus Goku, Moro versus Majin Buu since he's already there, or Moro versus Broly. Even though we are not going to get Broly for a long time, I think what's cool about this is the fact that they're keeping Moro away from Broly, or at least, you know, Broly away from Moro, and they're also keeping Frieza away, which I think is pretty cool. Unless, in the manga, we get some sort of, like, details as to what Frieza's been up to or whatever. That's gonna be wacky, I think, but let me see here. So, what I want to do, what kind of moves do we have? Okay, so this is essentially the same thing here. Oh, we have Moro with the beard as well. This is Moro with the actual beard, which is pretty cool, I think. So let's just go ahead and choose Moro with the beard. Because this whole time I forgot that we were playing as Moro, the young version of Moro, against Broly. Look at this monster, dude. Again, like I said before, I mean, looking at Moro and looking at Broly, there's no way, I think at least, that someone like, you know, Moro can defeat Broly, but in about 2 weeks we're gonna find out what happens. Now, there have been lots of, you know, rumblings going around that there are a few people in the fan manga community that are creating a fan incarnation of Moro versus Beerus, which I think is pretty cool. Is Broly really freaking chasing me right now? Oh my goodness, dude, he's trying to grab me. Get away from me, dude. Yo, he's trying to, you saw that? He was gunning for my life there. So yeah, so I spoke to a few people, and there might be someone out there creating a Moro versus Beerus little fan depiction, and if that ends up being the case, guys, I will be covering that on my channel like I have all the other previous fan mangas. But let me know in the comment section below as to what kind of mods you guys want to see, and if you guys want to see any other specific fan manga, let me know in the comments, because I am talking to a few people about creating some stuff. So if you guys want to see some really cool things in the future, let me know what you guys want to see, and we can make it happen for you guys. But yeah, like I said before, listen, Moro, until we get further confirmation that he is perhaps Hakaishin level, or any other dangerous level beyond Super Saiyan God or Blue, then there's reason to suggest that he's a formidable foe. But until further confirmation, I don't really see Moro's battle power being all that. Like I said before, I think that his magic is what makes him so unique. And what's really going to drive Moro to compete with Goku and Vegeta is going to be his magic abilities and his overall abilities to steal energy. Because let's say, for example, if Goku goes Ultra Instinct, what does that mean for Moro? Can Moro adapt and steal that heat? Can he steal that energy and stuff? You know, it's really wacky and it's really weird. But I think overall it's a pretty interesting concept, considering the fact that this entity was seen doing almost the exact same thing Goku does, and that's taking Genki from a planet and living beings and then using that in the form of an actual attack. Except Moro does that on a far, you know, more destructive level. So it's fairly interesting. As you guys can see, I don't see Moro doing this to Broly at all, but it is what it is. So let me see here. Actually, we have different incarnations of several characters. So we have Gogeta, in which I've showcased on the previous video. I think I might go with Gogeta. Gogeta versus Moro. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a slaughter. If anybody out there believes that Moro can perhaps defeat Gogeta, you are perhaps out of your mind. Because I don't see Moro rivaling a fusion. I don't even see Moro rivaling a Hakaishin. However, I think his magic is what's gonna, you know, really drive him to be a force of nature. Unless, of course, they kind of, like, you know, imply that Moro is able to continuously get stronger through this, then we're gonna have to wait and see in about 2 weeks what happens with him and Goku. Because remember, guys, on the previous manga chapter, we saw how Moro spotted Goku. He picked up Goku, locking onto him using instant transmission. You can't tell me that that's not a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? All right, so this dude Moro right now, he is really something. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to catch this dude off guard with some stuff real quick. All right, so let me incorporate a few of my attacks, because what I want to do first and foremost is I want to become a Super Saiyan first. Oh damn, Moro was dodging everything there. You saw that? Let me see. Another one. I don't want to become a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan yet. What am I firing at, dude? No. Alright, hold on. Moro's gonna get the better of me. Oh, come on. Keep shooting him. Alright, in a few seconds, I'm about to, let me see, power up my ki. Unless Moro's gonna hit me with a Spirit Bomb or something. Alright, so here we go. Oh, what the heck was that? Alright, I have to go Super Saiyan Blue for that one. Alright, what is this dude hitting me with? What in the world was... I don't think I've ever seen... Was that a Spirit Bomb? What in the world was that? Okay, Moro's about to catch these hands. There's no way. Moro right now is about to catch these hands. Because I had no idea what he was hitting me with there. I was like, what the... Like, I was playing as him before. I've never done an attack like that. Weird. Look at Gogeta, though. Listen, unless Moro can survive and, like, low-key absorb energy while encountering a fusion, then that's a problem. That's a problem for someone like Gogeta without question. Alright, so Moro looks like he has a few abilities that I've never seen before. We're gonna have to, like, really pay attention to him. And again, I really hate the timer. The timer is what really draws this game out. But again, also, what I'm really hoping for that happens this year is I'm really hoping that this year we kind of have like a little confirmation of like Xenoverse 3. That would be so freaking cool, man. If out of nowhere they just dropped the announcement, Xenoverse 3 coming October 2019, that would make everybody's day, I swear to you. Even especially mine. Yo, this dude Moro, I'm gonna have to do something right now to beat him, because I know for an absolute fact that he's about to recover in health. Oh yeah, he's about to recover in health. Oh, he's charging something. Whoa, what is that? You saw that? Oh my god, he hit me! What is... dude, yeah, it's definitely gotta be... Oh man, it's definitely gotta be like that Spirit Bomb attack, without question. Oh crap, alright, we're gonna have to continuously move out of the way here. We have a few seconds to survive. If I hit him, then he is going to, he's gonna just recover his health. Moro versus Gogeta stands. Okay, so for the time being, this dude survived. Alright, so we won though. I didn't want to push it because I knew he was gonna recover, but I want to do Broly versus Moro one more time, just because I really enjoy this version of Broly, and Moro is a pretty dope ass character. So again, guys, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. The goal is going to be to get as many likes as humanly possible. Share this video to your friends, to your family, all over social media, and let's get a discussion started. I want to go ahead and talk to you guys more about Moro, because on the previous video, we spoke about Moro versus Goku. Now I want to talk about the possibility of Moro even superseding Broly, if you guys think it's possible for that to even be the case. Alright, so this dude, yo, listen, you think you're tough, homie? Let me go ahead and just use Rage. Oh, Ikari. Yo, listen, I think the whole Ozaru thing is a pretty cool concept, and I really enjoy Broly for that, to be completely honest with you guys, because it just looks fire, I think. The only thing this mod is missing is the full-powered incarnation of Broly. If they somehow included that, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool, because this dude would have had, like, you know, 3 initial transformations. He would have had Rage, he would have had Super Saiyan, and then finally he breaks his limits and then goes full-powered Super Saiyan. That would have been even cooler, so no pun intended. Let's see. Oh my god, I am thrashing this dude. Oh, I told you guys he would recover. That's why. Oh man, he's going stronger, man. Damn it, come on. Let's put this goat sucker down. The Omni Kings are enjoying this. See, and that's another thing. People are like, hey Alex, how come the Omni Kings, or at least how come Goku doesn't just call upon the Omni Kings to get rid of the problem? Well, I mean, don't you guys think that would be too easy? If Goku gets the Omni Kings to, or at least one of them, to erase Moro, that's too easy, and I feel like that's kind of, that would really suck in my opinion, just getting the Omni Kings to just show up and erase this dude. Like, that would be kind of boring, because it's like, what's the initial process of even introducing Moro to begin with, if you're just gonna have him be erased later on? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yes, Super Saiyajin. Oh, it's done. It is done, Home Biscuit. Let me see, Mouth Beam. You come at me with all that mess one more time, dude. Let me see. If you guys want to see more of Moro, let me know in the comments also. Oh my god, we got him with some ferocious energy attacks there. Nice, and this is a clean-ass model too. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys. Peace!
This is the perfect being. Before I destroy your favorite heroes, I'm going to need you to subscribe to the perfect channel UnrealEntGaming and turn on notifications to never miss a single upload. Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Along with your entire planet.